Hello, hello. Welcome everyone to the returning Metroid Prime 2 Echoes weekly race. I'll be your commentator for today, joined today in the booth by Baja Blood.
Hello, hello.
And for our trackers today, we have Schwartz Gandhi and Op82. Thank you guys so much for tracking. So, starting off, we are starting again. Well, it feels like it was yesterday, really, because we just finished up the Echoes tournament. But so back with the weekly races. Today we're going to be playing the odd weekly settings, which means we're going to be having main PBs not required, random two-way elevators, random starting room, 1 to 3 starting items, and no final bosses. So some crazy settings to boot you guys right back into the weekly races.
Yeah, I look forward to it. I haven't played any seeds like this in quite some time, so excited to see what this throws at the runners today. I'm always partial to Sank starts. I think they're pretty challenging but interesting. It's surprising how much you can do with just like an SJ screw attack or something like that. Captain refreshing the save file just in time here.
Nice. 10 missiles, launcher, PBs, and seeker. Ooh, might be seeing that wish of yours. Oh, landing site start?
Yeah, somewhere in Talon. Could still be like Sky Temple Ground Talon. Could be Sky Temple Grounds or Temple Grounds.
Okay. Troop security station as our starting room. That's interesting. Free item. Dark
Okay,
Fight.
well, we can immediately go through and back from the Sank quadrant elevator.
Yeah. Well, that's nice. That makes our regional softlock elevator not quite as softlocky today. That's very nice. Samuel not quite remembering that you gotta be on the second layer here to bomb the gates. Captain did go in there to go do that. Triggering the cutscene now. Interesting. Can't quite dupe the dark visor. Maybe you'll get darker visor, but yeah.
So neither opted to take a look at the map station here. Might have been better just to grab the map rather than face checking this elevator, because we can't really do anything else here if we don't like where this goes.
See, this is part of the fun of odd
Yep. I know, all these considerations we haven't had to deal with in a while. So both runners probably a little bit rusty on this. But yes, the map stations and random elevators will reveal where all of the elevators have as destinations. And GFMC, inside the ship, is the map station for Temple Grounds.
For now, it seems both players making the same play here. Face checking this elevator. It is, like I said, relatively free right now with the Seeker's Dark Visor. You can get out instead of getting softlocked here immediately. That has definitely never happened to me.
Oh, not even.
Correct.
Okay.
Might not remember that we have random elevators. Let's see.
Yeah, I'd like to play if.
Oh,
what is this? Oh. Alright, well, we have Seekers for this store. Well, not the missiles, but we can't really do anything else yet here in Torvis. So, that is going to be a one-way trip for now.
Yeah, already some divergence. Samuel, oh, well, Captain going back right now, but yeah, Samuel realizing that you can't really do anything there and going straight back.
Crunchy dolphin frames there on Samuel's end.
Oh. Captain didn't have enough missiles, so he's just going back up to open the Seeker lock. But from there, wait, do we have? Well, we don't have any translators, so it doesn't matter what that gate is.
Oh, the gate could be unlocked.
Oh, are the gates?
I believe unlocked is shuffled into the pool. So yeah, okay. I actually do like this play because it could be that underground tunnel has progression. Captain is a big fan of this check. So let's see. We got the 1 in 5 chance here. Do we have access? No.
We do not.
Was that like Emerald or Cobalt?
I think it was Cobalt, but
okay.
Get a better look at the restream here. Oh, wait. Never mind. It's already gone. Yeah, it's like the Professor Oak meme from Pokemon. Oh, also there's Light Beam for Samuel. It's
Pretty
like
good.
Professor Oak's word echoes. It's like Captain's words echo. Underground tunnel always has progression. But yeah.
There's a rude start when you gotta roll back and forth looking for power bombs. Alright, Captain is gonna take a look at the map station here. We'll get at least info on the other elevators. Now, I am not super familiar with Dynamo chamber backwards. So Sam tried to scan the computer from behind and it didn't open the gate. Did that still change the layer that he can go back there now? I'm trying to remember. Or is there still a way to change the layer to the second pass of Dynamo Chamber from that side if you don't have bombs or space jump to get over the gate initially?
I'm fairly certain it's supposed to change the layer. So I think you can just roll in there now, and with the power bombs, I think logically you can get out of there.
I should have been making notes on these elevators. Captain is doing a good job of reading these. It's smart to. I usually have some handwritten notes about all these elevators to help me route, especially in the late game when I'm doing STK cleanup.
Yeah. One reason I'm absolutely terrible at these and barely ever join these is because the names of the elevators trip me up so much. Because that one said, what was it, like Temple Amber Access, and that is still, is that the Great Temple one with the Amber Gates then?
That is Great Temple Amber Gate, so that's locked from behind. Like, we can't go that way without some light bounds. Yeah.
Block is blocking it. Yeah.
Alright, Sammy, I'm going to make this one-way trip into Torvis here. Or not one-way, but quick trip.
Yeah, pretty much.
Farming up to 10 missiles, but just in case Seekers do their thing, but yeah, with that being a Cobalt Gate, we are still on the hunt for something that'll actually let us into Torvis properly. Let's see if Captain's able to figure out this room here. Oh, whoa! So is Sam just in the wrong spot?
Probably, yeah.
That's weird.
Huh.
It's been a while since I've done this room, and so I forget exactly what goes on there. But yeah, when Sam scanned that, it did not. Did not lower the gate.
The splinters here drop power bombs. What?
Yeah, first pass in communication area, you can actually get PB drops from most of these enemies. It's just once you come through here once and the wasps take over, they never drop PBs.
Wow, rude wasps once again.
Or bees, as Captain would say. Hopefully we reload. Well, yeah, so Captain didn't properly reload the room, which meant that those gates were still indestructible. Not sure. He probably hit the load trigger for Super Security Station, but he's going to go back and make sure. Don't want to waste another power bomb here, and actually maybe just want to farm up a second one in GFMC before heading back.
Yeah. The crates have a decent chance of dropping power bombs even if you're already at one.
Okay, hopefully Sam is able to give Dynamo Chamber here another try. He's heading in the right direction. Let's have 2 PBs.
Yeah, well, it's pretty much the only way you can go, so I think that's got to be enough of a clue that it's got to be this and not the other way. So did we get a look at what the translator gate is that leads to FTA?
You know, I am not sure, and I didn't pay enough attention to what that elevator was, but that's definitely a good one to keep in mind, because that could be a early reason we get... Oh, okay, so it did set the layer for Sam, at least.
Okay, that's nice. But, so I'm not sure what the translator is, but I know that the elevator is Aegon portal side. So the Seeker locked Aegon.
Okay.
Elevator.
So we get our space jump boots in Portal in Dynamo Chamber here. That's a pretty nice find. And Sam likes whatever is up in Temple Assembly Site.
Some fancy E-dashes.
Is it a HUD system?
It's got to be a translator, right? Cobalt translator.
All right.
And back to the underground tunnel. Skytoki.
Take those. We can
Emerald.
continue on to Hive Chamber B. And potentially check if we have access to this elevator here in Industrial Site. Another check, as well as another... Although I think this was the one that was Temporal Transport Amber. The elevator itself isn't that interesting.
Okay. Let's see what we've got.
Vanilla.
Violet? Yeah.
Ooh, Captain not gonna press on.
Interesting. Let's just go
Let's
back.
see if this ends up being anything important.
That one's unlocked.
That's nice. Yeah, so I was mentioning to Lucarius earlier, one of the biggest things to get through these seeds quickly is getting access to hints with these random translator gates and the random elevators. That can be difficult. So if you're lacking these 2 translators to get through these hive gates, the item loss wall crawl starts to become a really powerful technique. So the fact that we can already open one of the hive gates, okay, and now have a 60% chance of opening the other, is a pretty good sign for us. So that's a really nice find for Samuel, though.
That's interesting because assuming that we did spot Cobalt properly in Underground Tunnel, which is probably where Captain's heading right now, we're already going to see some divergence because Captain's going to be grabbing whatever's in Underground Tunnel and probably continuing on to... Oh, actually, no more pop-ups, so maybe not continuing to Grove. But Samuel is going to go into this direction.
Oh, that's scary. Yeah, bombs could be in Grove, but if they're not, yeah, it's going to be a big pain to get back.
Oh yeah, and also no available save station just yet. Well, I guess the one in Temple Grounds is available now. The one near landing sites.
Yep, yeah, we could get into the Hive save station.
Yeah, that could be a very nasty point of no return spot for bombs to be.
All right, first hint, is this going to be any good? Oh, thanks. Ooh, oh, these aren't progressive. This is just a ground meme. Okay, maybe I'm wrong that this wasn't Amber. Because if this is Amber, we can't do anything here. Unless he's going to do the wall crawl.
Oh, like that. It is Amber. See you.
Oh, we're going to get some shenanigans?
And there's more full bombs, so
okay.
it doesn't have to go for the point of no return. Because he can now return. What do you know?
And we can get one more check as well as a visual check along the way here. Yeah. Pretty nice. Captain will be happy with the knowledge that yet another seed is Underground Tunnel required. Red?
Oh, yes. Yes. Triple yes. Give me the worm. Triggering these pirates kind of dangerous right now.
This is scary. Yeah, we don't have a power bomb to blow them up real quick. I'm gonna try to farm a drop here.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think. What do bombs do for us? Maybe Violet opens. Oh wow, they're both unlocked. That's so nice.
That gives us.
I'm wondering if GFMC was Violet. It's kind of the only thing I can think of that we could possibly do right now. I don't think bombs really gave us anything that we didn't have access to before.
Yeah, I feel like that's got to be it, right?
And if this is a save and then a save warp from Sam.
And it seems like Meditation Pistol is just an energy tank.
Well, maybe we'll get the visual check of Hold On or Dead while we're out here. And Seekers to get in, just don't have boost to actually grab the item.
Yeah, got a beam-related upgrade in the Defiled Shrine.
Okay.
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Oh, that sucks. And in trying to save it, bribed himself with the 5th missile.
Love it. He almost saved that too. That was literally like a split second off.
Mm-hmm.
Because he did hit
That
it.
was really close. Gets a drop.
Nice. Lucky drop there, considering he didn't have 0 missiles. Very nice.
Alright, Seekers, behave. Alright.
Seekers. We've got a missile, actually.
Alright, Captain gonna give us... Oh, this is also cool.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. So Captain may miss out on Violet for quite some time.
Indeed. So
This has got to go somewhere.
Yeah. I'm gonna assume that this goes straight to the front of Aegon, because that gives us most things that we can check. Yo, Combat Seekers, let's go.
The Aegon Temple is actually pretty much in play here too. We got Light Beam, we got Power Bombs.
Yeah, Aegon.
Yeah. Actually, any of the Aegon elevators are good for us right now. And we got a ton of checks here. Sam will really want to get those bombs before coming here, though. No, actually, no, this is good for Sam, that this is hard locked by bombs.
Right, yeah.
Quadrax Assassin STK. Nice.
Oh, well. Seems we are gaming today. Let's go. I never get to see Quadraxis. This is amazing.
Alright, 50 minutes in, we're finally in Aegon with our kind of standard Aegon-ish set of items.
What we got in Mining Plaza?
I have no idea. It's so hard to see on the restream. Ooh,
Yeah,
we're gonna look at the map station.
Yeah.
Or not. We'll just face check the elevator. It's probably about as fast. Oh no, Samuel, no, don't do this.
Could be nice if he gets over it, but
Bombs unlock so much in Aegon. Like
exactly.
there's nothing else logically to do but go to underground tunnel. Like something has to be there that's good. So I don't really. Although wait, now that he fell down the half pipe, he's kind of committed to this, I guess. Unless he does butter pipe to get back up.
Yeah, no thank you to that one. Did get over. Very nice.
Nice.
It's gonna get rid of some Portal A access. Ball.
Oh. Cannonball.
Oh,
1659 to 1700.
Oh, thanks, video game. I love you. Ooh, unlocked sand cache. That's nice.
Yeah, lots of friendly. We have a high five from different directions here.
Yeah. Worm. No.
Key 2.
I guess we need that. I guess. Not really, but sure.
Not really, yeah, because the only thing that can make that like kind of required is if Quad has SA, and we know he doesn't, or SA or Annihilator.
Yeah.
But since he has an SDK, we're guaranteed to get SA somewhere.
Ooh. Captain was a millimeter away from the cannon and then decided, you know what, I'll save this. Very nice.
Good call.
Having the bombs can actually, get around this.
Nice slump jump there.
Oh, I didn't know that you could slope jump up there. That's nice.
So I'm getting the quick kill on Bomb Guardian with the power bomb. Nicely done. And another STK. It's kind of funny with Quad being an SDK. We end up kind of with the same final boss requirements as you normally would have, because you really want Spider Ball and Screw Attack.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? That's actually really rude. Yeah, and you want a form of boost as well, so Captain
Yep.
not knowing it, but might get really rewarded for saving the cannonball here.
Yeah, if you can hang on to this, that's pretty big. And we're still no E-tanks. Dark Aether's atmosphere is dangerous, but not when you're in a cannonball.
Seems to be just a missile up on Crossroads.
Yep, looks like it. I'd really like to see a save warp from Samuel. Like, the save warp is so close both to the bombs and to getting back in here. It like really is not a huge time investment to go do your in-logic check here.
Yeah.
Or maybe Sam is just unfamiliar with the, there's like logic database you got to know to run this, like no RA seeds, and then there's so much more logic database you got to know to run these weird setting seeds, because like you can be in rooms with weird equipment that you're never normally, like you're never going to be in that elevator without bombs in the vanilla elevator seed.
Exactly.
So like maybe he thinks that getting through that gate was in beginner or something like that, in which case this play does actually make some sense.
But yeah, we know / assume that it's not. So if you
Yeah.
follow the logic chain, nothing except for underground tunnel has to be available for him. So if he's mindful of that, it should hint that that is where he's got to go. But yeah, on the other hand, seeds like these can often have whack requirements. Maybe he thinks that you could find a translator there, which could give him access into Agos through a different elevator or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of options to go out of logic for him here and still think to be perfectly fine. But unfortunately, we know that yeah, the bombs are chilling in underground tunnel, so not
Grand
quite
boost.
for now.
Kind of a nice find here. Trial tunnel.
Great.
I actually missed where did Aegon entrance go to? Did Captain check that elevator or just trigger the cutscene and leave? I like wasn't watching when he
That's a good question.
Having comedy seeds in a while too, not paying enough attention to the areas. It's really helpful to know. Another red key.
More abyss.
Hopefully they don't forget about that red key later, like both of our finalists. Echoes tournament.
Surely not. Yeah, interesting. The only way that Captain could still lose Cannonball right now is if he's got to somehow get across Sand Canyon for progress.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we have logical access to Venturi A and the elevator, so if those are the next thing we're supposed to do, that is a bit of a problem.
Here comes the elevator from Samuel.
Thanks, spiders.
Ooh.
Hazing Cliff's a thing. Well, not logically, I guess. We don't have energy.
Oh yeah. So used to the multi-worlds like the CGC where energy logic is busted that like yeah, that's it. That's a logic. Oh no, it's not.
We can. Oh no, Sam doesn't have bombs. I was gonna say we could out of logic get this item here. We do get a hint, so maybe they just want the hint. They both found the cannonball in Portal Access A, but Sam immediately gave it up, not having bombs to go the other way.
I'm gonna do Home Guardian fight now. Afterwards, probably gonna just dip into the energy controller, which will be a new check for us.
Yep.
And after that, well, I guess you go to labs through the front exactly because you don't want to lose Cannonball in Sand Canyon.
I think that makes the most sense.
Yeah, so you're kinda orphaning Vent A for a little bit there. Hopefully you'll find Spider in labs, but if you don't, then yeah, it's a big time loss.
Yeah, I guess we haven't really found anything here that opens up stuff for us anywhere but Aegon right now.
Yeah.
We still can't break into Torvis. We need Dark Beam and Boost or Supers.
Alright. Give me the last more whiskey. Do it.
Oh man. All boss required seed?
Oh, I love that. Welcome back to Echoes. Ooh. Boost. Okay.
Captain.
Cannonball minus obtained.
So that's actually pretty good for Samuel. Once he gets the bombs, he won't be at a huge amount of time being in a boost deficit. Most of it. He's lost time like in the past 5 minutes over not having it, but at least it won't be like a 30 or 40 minute without it.
Exactly. He's done a bunch of checks in Aegon, so the time loss is not too big.
No, that's actually, this is nice for Captain, honestly. Finding boost there means you can freely give up your cannonball, and this is better routing, so
exactly
kind of makes that decision easy for you.
Yep. Ooh. Supers.
Oh boy. Now what?
Yeah, now what? Now you go all the way back to Torvis, and I guess break into Torvis through the front. There's also an elevator here that Captain does not have a power bomb for right now. Ooh, and now he does. Very nice. What do we got? Access
Doesn't
2?
care. Or maybe use the map station and new.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Meeting grounds, and it's openable. Okay.
With that speeder, he could go back to ship and go through DMT there.
Yep, it'll get the violet, as, which he just tried to use there unsuccessfully. Translators permitting will have access to the Torvis Gate elevator now as well. I like the idea of opening up that shortcut in Temple Grounds as well, moving the light block in Path of Eyes.
Oh yeah.
But, alright, Samuel on the right track. Just needs to take this elevator and then the one back into Aegon. We can finish up the stuff the Captain's been doing. So what's he behind? He's behind the Jump Guardian loop and the energy controller.
Yeah. Guardian loop, energy controller, and a trip back to Aegon right now.
Running out of beam upgrades that Defiled Shrine could be only the other of Dark or Annihilator. If we find one to open that up.
Yeah, we have seen it before. Dark Beam in Defiled Shrine. It's a fun one.
Yeah, it's a pretty rude. Anything in Defiled Shrine is pretty rude, honestly.
Yeah, we're also Dark World access away from full Ritual Ground, speaking of logic. And Defiled Shrine, actually, yeah.
I thought that was Dark Beam. Just some ammo.
Close.
Still not a single E-tank. These turrets are, like, honestly a bit scary with no E. 20 damage a pop, 2 shots a pop. Taking a double hit here would be the end. Oh, then we get a nice gold or blue drop here.
Also Combat Seekers from Sam. Let's go.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't realize, but Seekers are a really good combat weapon if you don't have any good alternatives.
Mm-hmm.
Fire the translator to match the nice pink HUD color that Captain's running with.
Yeah. Pretty similar colors, actually. Sam running a bit more darker purplish, but yeah, I like both the HUD colors today. Sam, doing this trick again? You have bombs.
Yeah.
I guess you have to go all the way around. If you
Wait,
don't
bombs
do this
aren't on
right.
this tracker. You didn't reset or anything, right?
Oh,
Oh,
that's
okay.
so smart. Oh my gosh.
That is smart. Wow. So he doesn't have to go all the way around.
Oh, I love that. That would not have occurred to me.
Yeah.
Shoot the pirates and get force repoed by the cutscene there. That's really clever.
Captain gonna get the good news right now.
Yeah. This is the thanks game hint. He's got to get to GFMC for quad. Or FTA, I suppose.
I thought it was here. My bad.
Where you going now, Captain? You get lots of options. Go back, open the track. Maybe get the meeting grounds hint, open up the shortcut. You get a free check. Actually, Wind Chamber Gateway is perfectly in logic right now, so that's a pretty good check.
So yeah, I guess that's the only, perhaps the only difference that I would have made if I were in Captain's shoes here was that I would probably have.
Oh,
actually,
you have 2 missiles. Oh. Well, we're gonna get a walk of shame here.
yeah. So, unlimited missiles, RA, anyone? Yes?
I do believe we have multiplayer pickups in the pool, so there's a chance.
I was I not made aware of this. At least they have 10 missiles, so they have good missiles, TM.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, Sam just got the 21 health before that missile
Yeah.
connected with the blade pod.
Exactly.
Only gets a red drop.
Ooh, a beam can be found in Dark Aegon Waste. That's a good hint.
That is a good hint.
Warrior's Walk and Beyond is in logic right now, so that is most likely where our... Oh,
that's
go
bad.
to the bubble. Go to the bubble.
Works every time, 80% of the time.
Echoes. TM.
Uh-oh.
Well, Dark Venom on Morbis, says someone in chat. That is a possibility.
Yeah.
Still missing a Dark Aegon key somewhere, but could definitely be in logic, yeah. Ooh, Captain.
Where are these E-tanks? Neither player has cannonball anymore.
Please.
Is that any?
We did get that grapple. Is it? It's just a
No.
missile, but at this point you take that.
Yep. Alright, so Captain needs this 80% drop from the Flying Pirate here. He is short a PB. Get through this room. Oh, well, one up in Wind Chamber. Oh no, I'm just gonna turn around. Maybe he wants to check this translator gate first.
Yeah, maybe. Though, yeah. Yeah, actually, that's not too bad of a play.
Yeah, we haven't found Great Temple yet. I don't mind trying to... I think this might have been a Great Temple one, too. I don't know. Gosh, I'm just guessing.
I have a clue. Maybe we should pay attention when they scan the things.
So yeah, probably back to Aegon, look for this beam then. And the suit.
And the suit. Vanilla, vanilla, vanilla.
I'm going or was this an Aegon? This was an Aegon elevator too, wasn't it?
Yeah, this is the one near labs, I believe.
Ah, dude. Yeah, probably. Like, even though you're right next to labs, I feel like I still just skip it here, go straight for Warriors Walk.
Yeah, you absolutely skip this because I was gonna say, oh, earlier, like if I were him, I would just go in here. You don't have Screw Attack or Dark Beam right now.
Oh.
This is the soft lock, unless you do the wall crawl.
No.
And that's a soft lock. Yeah. I realized it halfway through my thought process, but
This could be one of them. It would have to be Dark Beam, and then the other beam had to be Annihilator. Oh my god! Are you kidding me?
Dude, he realizes it too. Oh my. Thanks, video game.
Wow. Well, we gotta ask about that. Holy cow. Alright, so Annihilator Beam is in Dark Aegon somewhere. We have really good access to it now from labs with Dark Beam. This
yeah.
route's amazingly for Captain.
Yeah, now it's amazing. Oh.
I don't even think I do this stuff yet. I would just go straight to the Dark Loop and then get myself spit out back in main reactor if I wanted. I don't know, maybe this is fine.
Yeah, I think this loop is a little bit better because he can do this and then go into the Dark Portal in labs here, go through Warrior's Walk, and if he by then has no more Biscuit, probably go for that. Make the route nice and smooth.
So what are we missing for go mode? Screw Attack? Is that it?
No,
maybe some stuff for SDKs?
Spider Ball, for sure.
Oh, yeah, Spider Ball.
Well, it would be nice to have Annihilator so we can skip out on the key requirements for quad.
Yep. Spiderless quad is less bad than Spiderless EI2, but I'm not sure if either runner is comfortable going for it. It's still definitely a bit of a time.
Let me grab my to-do document. Spiderless quad.
Yeah, so you can jump up on its, you can climb its legs, and then jump and screw attack onto its head, and then very carefully morph and roll yourself into the bomb slot before you fall off.
Yeah, I've seen the video of it, but that's the problem with these videos. You look at it and you go, oh, that's not too bad. And then you try it and you're like, oh god, this is terrible.
Not great, but it's way better than EI2. And there are those supers for Samuel, so...
Samuel does. Okay, so let's check out the elevator first as well. Yeah, I guess the way you check this vanilla dark beam is you... If you know the little out of bounds there, where you drop a bomb and then instant unmorph jump up and go out of bounds to drop yourself into the Dark Samus fight, then this doesn't become a soft lock, but it's a safe check.
Yep. Just need to make sure that Dark Samus doesn't destroy all of the pillars, which usually isn't too difficult, especially if you're going for the powerbomb kill.
Yeah. I think even if she destroys all the pillars, you can 3 BSJ yourself out from the middle, but it's not good.
Okay. We don't logically have access to Storage C here, but Captain may well give us a peek of it with some slope or scan dashing.
Ooh, nice power bomb to get the double power bomb back from the crates there. Very nice. Right. And also, there's an E up here, so you can bet your bottom is going for that.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Samuel also getting the information that all the goodies are in Dark Aegon, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait for them to have to do a Morbis to get Annihilator to get something terrible in Inkash 2. Actually, that's still Screw Attack locked as well.
Path of Eyes is definitely a scary room with 100 energy. Definitely taking it safe, which I agree with. Captain
Nice
scan
scan
dash. Yeah.
Ooh, gets rewarded for his efforts. Very nice.
That saves a pretty lengthy backtrack. This is a pretty out of the way check normally. Come back to. I still can't believe that dark beam.
Yeah, what on earth? I had flashbacks to that one race I had in the tournament where the exact same thing happened.
Like, there's so much else open right now. Like, we could be going back to Torvis, using our supers to get in. We got a bunch of checks there.
Commits to the play, yes. Thank you. Valid.
I really wanted that Metroid to die to the door.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised that it didn't. Huh. Sunburst, hello.
Yeah.
Right,
Samuel actually came into Command Center much earlier. I forgot we have actually seen these couple checks.
Oh yeah,
on Samuel's side.
That's true. So a nice bit of routing for Captain here is that you can just check the item that's over here in Central Mining Station. And if it's nothing, you can just dip out because Battlegrounds with Dark Visor is on his way. So, well. Well, if that is the last of Morbis key, then this routing that I just told you, where you can go straight into Morbis after Dark Labs here, is pretty good for...
Yeah, I agree.
Or we get me.
Wait, is he doing the Autobots?
He's trying, but the...
Okay.
Oh, yes, good. I've not seen it done this way, but I'm sure it can be done, right? Just needs to get the camera stuck in a good angle.
He's a little...
There you go. Nice. What is
very cool
here, though?
Okay, the door, interesting.
Yeah, so he wants to check this from out of bounds.
Uh-oh. Okay. This room is a bit of a pain to ceiling warp into.
Yeah.
There's like a lot of dumb collision in main reactor.
Captain
Bomb
also
jumping our
getting
way.
stand up hold. Takes a bit of a down. Ooh. Makes slightly too sharp of a dash. And so, Samuel also getting the Dark Beam first try.
Yeah,
that's really good.
That's really good. So that goes quite... I mean, what advantage does Captain even have anymore? Just has the actual boost ball from Aegon Energy Controller, which is a pretty big one, honestly. And Storage C. But that definitely narrowed the gap in this race. At one point, Samuel was pretty far behind, but definitely did just close up a bit here.
Yeah, for sure. It's now, I think, a labs loop for him, and that's about all the time that he's behind here. Torvitsky. Unfortunate. Captain, you don't need to scan this.
And like with Samuel having done those couple extra checks of like Command Center and CNS, maybe he does dip immediately into Dark Labs.
Yeah, true.
Would need to backtrack for Storage C, so that doesn't end up paying out that much, but...
Samuel got to be a little bit careful with his health here. Though he has been to the Dark Beam room. Does he not have a power bomb?
He missed the power bomb kill, unfortunately.
I see. Making good use of those missiles to kind of stun lock Dark Samus, as we do on Dark Samus 4. Ooh, Annihilator here in Doomed Entry. Which means Battlegrounds is just a beam ammo upgrade.
Yep, as is Defiled Shrine. Although they could be multiplayer pickups, which wouldn't be the worst. Probably not always still worth going out of your way for, though.
Yeah. I mean, if you're passing through Battlegrounds here anyway, you might as well just open up the cache, see what it is.
do really... I would be very disappointed as a runner if I don't get my suit here, though. Because I really would be itching to check SDK hints right now. But we really don't have the health to do it reasonably right now.
Yeah. Yeah, it is doable, but you gotta run for those scans, or you've gotta wait in the bubble before the room to recover your health until you have enough to be able to check all of the keys, which are not good. Not very good options.
Samuel is skipping the labs loop. Or is doing it forward. Or is leaving. I don't like leaving. Or maybe he's grabbing this red. Did he not grab the red key earlier? What is happening?
Got a border in Battlegrounds and, well, whatever ammo upgrade it is. Oh, is that a multiplayer pickup actually, though?
Kevin seems somewhat interested.
I think it might be, yeah. Captain is going for it. 1E has to be a little bit careful. Okay.
Let's get a blue drown. That helps.
That's not bad. I guess that... Yeah, it is. Unlimited beam ammo. Wow. Annihilator, unlimited ammo. Pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, Annihilator does do pretty good damage per second. Just is not ammo efficient. But when it's unlimited, who cares?
Exactly. Alright, and now for Warriors War. Come on, Agonki, give it to me.
Oh
Let's
my
go.
god, no!
Yes! You do a Morbus here, right? 100% of the time. That has to be your suit. Come on.
It's probably your suit. Maybe it is Inkesh 2 Lock by Screw Attack.
Yeah.
But
actually,
it's hard to not do a Morbus here.
Before you go into a Morbus, I would go Inkesh 4 here.
Ooh,
the dark
that's a good shout. Yeah.
Yeah.
Samuel doesn't have that boost ball yet, so he's going for this. Has to do this alternate strat for sand processing.
Let's give up on it. I don't think this was anything. I think it was light ammo.
Yeah, it wasn't very important. We'll get that
unlimited
first
ammo. Yeah. I mean, with unlimited ammo and boost ball, Morbiz should be pretty free. This fight takes like 3 minutes, I think.
Yeah.
If you get the warp skip, that is. If you don't get that, a little bit longer. Samuel gets yeet beamed by everyone's favorite puzzle in the entire game.
Yep.
So the thing with this puzzle is that when you're in, so you see the 3 turbines, right? If you're in the hole between the middle and the right one, you will always be yeeted to the right. And if you're between the middle and the left one, you'll be yeeted to the left. So if you're like at the edge of either of the two, you can just jump in and let yourself be thrown to whichever side you need.
Yep. Everyone's got to be careful here. Not much health. He's taking the room safely, which is good. I think it's a blue drop before the cutscene. That's good.
Yeah, exactly, because Metroids like to be Metroids.
Yeah, Samus stops for cutscenes, but enemies do not.
Yeah.
Not gonna grab the E-Tank, not gonna check storage speed.
Wow.
Okay.
Old move.
It's slow. Energy has a pretty slow room with that screw attack. And the storage key check isn't in logic. But
And word is vanilla. How do we have a vanilla dark beam and a vanilla dark suit this week? What is going on?
We're going to play a dark worship for light suit, yeah?
Always. I wouldn't even be surprised at this rate. But yeah, you beeline hints now, don't you? Huh.
Yeah, I mean, we are still go -1, and we don't have great translators for hints.
Yeah.
So, like, maybe there's a case to just, like, go to Upper Torvis, because there's a ton of checks there. But I do really like getting early SDK hits.
Yeah. Also, yeah, Captain getting rewarded for Worm here in favor of going to Incash 4 first. I would have lost some time here. E is nice, but
Yep.
not worth the time loss.
Ooh, nice unmorph to avoid getting gooped.
Yeah. Okay, now Samuel, on the other hand, is probably going to have to skip out on this multiplayer pickup. As much as you'd want to pick that up with one E, without an E.
It's really tight, and you're reliant on getting a gold from that midway point blade pod.
Indeed. Yeah, I don't think you go for that.
No. Not without having saved recently.
It's not going to Warrior's Walk. Oh boy, he's going to miss out on that suit. Don't think he remembers. Oh, maybe just grabbing health?
Does he want to do Incash 2?
That's a
This
play.
is also real scary with no E.
Yeah.
You do not get... Well, you lose a lot of health, I suppose, on each try. There's lots of drops in that room to refill you at least a few times, but... I don't like standing there, okay.
He was staring death in the face right there. It's like, you see this canister right here? I do not care.
The inglets can hit that canister and detonate it, which is a nice 80 damage to the face. Would have been enough to one-shot him there.
Captain also getting rewarded for not going to check the GFMC ship early, as it was just a bit of beam ammo. Ooh.
Yeah, this looks kind of like a hints play, which I approve of. Going for the E-dash to cross this room.
Not just quite the E-dash, but yeah.
Can you just... I don't think you can just dash it. But
yeah,
I'm wrong.
You can dash this. Nice. I think that should work. Yeah.
Okay, terminal fall.
Yeah, exactly. Only from this side, though, not the other way.
Okay. Oh boy, already not much health.
So I guess this is an Incash 2 check, if he knows how to do the dash. If not, I'm a little confused.
Pulling up a lot of these blade pods spread away. So we're not going to get as many opportunities to retry this if he misses it. It's a relatively tight dash.
No.
Can't just be playing this forwards, can he? He's already done Incash 1, yeah?
Has he?
Maybe not.
Maybe not, yeah. Maybe he thinks he's got to check it this way. No, he hasn't? Okay. Wow.
Oh, weird.
Oh. Picks out the Annihilator. Is there an E-dash to this?
Probably.
No.
There should be room on that little platform to do an E-dash. That might make it a little more lenient.
If there is, then I gotta learn that. Ooh. Oh, 6 health.
Very interesting routing. Yeah, with Light Beam, there's really not much reason to ever come this way to get to Incash 1.
Yeah. I'll write that down on my to-do list. Check if there's an E-dash to Incash 2.
I gotta learn this TTE skip. Rest in peace, gravity boost.
Indeed. Taurus CC. Sand Canyon. Ooh. Well. ATS. I think I missed the first hint as well. Oops. Or maybe not. Mine shafts, that's free. Hive Temple, okay, we knew that one, yeah. The double take. Gathering Hall, okay, so Spider, really, really required.
Yep.
It is skippable, but it's not fun.
Yeah. I have
Both
only
these?
done that trick in a multi-roll with tons of safe states. I would not go
Yeah,
for it in a race.
exactly.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Alright, but good news, no echo needed, no light suit needed. So we're just looking for that minimum quad equip. Oh, fix of death. Not sure when he saved last. This could be a decent setback.
Yeah. It's okay, gun. Okay. So 2 deaths on screen right now.
Okay, good. He saved before
That's
Ink
decent.
SG.
Yeah.
Is he gonna go back for it? Or was that just a really easy?
It's gonna save warp. Okay.
Okay. So gonna miss that boost ball for longer. Does still have the Annihilator at least. Oh yeah, we do have face on grounds. No screw attack, but we do have the grapple and dark visor combo. Excuse me.
Nice clip. That looks shiny. ETM? Question mark. Guess is not going for it. Wait, how many ETMs are in this preset? Hold on.
Good question. Huh, there should have been only one.
Yeah.
No, 1 plus starting items. So how many starting items did we get?
We got 3 starting items. That's
Okay,
fair.
so-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, 1 was 10 missiles, 1 was Seekers, 1 was Power Bombs, so 2, I guess.
No, yeah, that would have been launcher, seekers, and PBs then.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, 4 ATMs. No light suit in Pod W today. Unfortunate.
Unfortunate. Would have been extra unfortunate if it was, because Samuel not having a suit would have stared it in the face and been really sad. Just a piece of vanilla light suit. You know, do we have info on Tumos yet?
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, me neither. Maybe not. Ooh, okay. Captain going into Torvis this way. Very nice.
Yeah, I like this. Upper Torvis is the densest area in the game, outside of some of the early Temple Ground stuff.
And Aegon.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. But I guess, yeah, the densest area of the game once you're done with the beginning of the game, I guess.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's maybe even denser than Aegon. Like, there's a check in like almost every room in Upper Torvis. It's wild.
I think the totals, like if you add the totals up for Light World, it's actually in order. So Aegon has most, then Torvis, then Zank. But the difference is small. It's like 2 or 3 checks between each. It's gonna check Plaza, worst room in the game. All my homies hate Plaza.
Though we probably don't check Plaza actually. We don't have Spider or Screw Attack, so there's really no means to get up there. But
Yeah,
Plaza access.
Never Plaza.
Hopefully. You never know. It could be the other of our. Oh, no. It would have to be.
Screw Attack. Very rude Screw Attack could be there.
Yeah. I've still never seen a vanilla Screw Attack. I would love for that to happen in a race sometime.
Oh, yeah. I think the worst I've rolled for Screw Attack was actually in my seed that I use as my practice seed that has everything unlocked, and Screw Attack is in Hive Gyro on that one.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I didn't particularly love my tournament race against Aster. We had it in on Spider Guardian. That was pretty bad.
Lovely. Speaking of bad seeds against Asner, I'll always remember the one where he had Spider Ball in Vault. That one's lovely as well.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Sporb. All right. Nice Sporb jukes. Captain there.
Camera? Ooh,
all right, here's all the E-tanks. Yep.
Yeah.
They had to be somewhere.
A missile. At this point, you take these. Still only 20 missiles right now.
Yeah.
Little sad we do. Oh, there's our suit.
All right.
Very nice.
I actually kind of don't want to find this. So it's more options for where progression can be, and I don't have very good hints right now.
Hey, Poison Bog. Hi. What do you have for us today?
Oh no. Scan it. No, scan it. You can get it. I mean, I guess at this point it's so fast to check that just get it while you're doing cache.
I guess, yeah. True. It's a little sad that we don't have emeralds right now. That would be really helpful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Torvis has really dense hint placements too. Yeah. Nice quick and easy 6 hints.
To me is that... Oh, okay, Captain might be going through this side. Yeah. He hasn't checked what Torvis entrance is connected to, I don't think.
Hey, you know, we still haven't found a great temple elevator we can use yet. Only the amber one.
Yeah. And we have found Sank access, but only one.
Yeah. Although... Oh. We logically can do some amount of things in Sank now. We have Dark Visor Seekers for the vanilla way up Cat East.
Oh, yeah.
Dark Cat East, I suppose. We grapple to get to O'Lear. But that is several... we can get the Cobalt hints pretty easily that way anyways, is I guess what I'm trying to get at. Not a ton in logic there, so maybe not that urgent of a play otherwise.
Mm.
Yeah, not having Emerald makes it really difficult to know what's correct to do.
Yeah. Captain trying to conserve ammo by putting a fully charged light shot into the frigate, but didn't quite get it, sadly. Aimed too high up, so it went everywhere. You need to hit all of the shots to actually blow up the frigate.
Mm. Yeah, I have a really bad time with that little skip thing for some reason.
Yeah. On the other end, Samuel trying to do an E-dash to get across here. That should be good. Oh, might save it. No, not quite. He touched the edge there, so I thought maybe that would give him...
He's starting really far back and doesn't seem to be bending it forwards. If anything, it kind of looks like he's bending it backwards.
Yeah. You kind of have to bend this one a little bit, but I don't think quite as hard as he's trying to do it. Do you even bend this? Ooh, 122 health as well, so gotta be a little careful here. Takes 10 damage per fall, so can only do this 2 more times before he dies. That looked like it had decent speed behind it.
Captain knocks out the Torvis Energy Controller key here. We can't do anything else in Torvis key collection-wise right now. Still lacking Spider. Oh my gosh. For Gathering Hall. Oh, that's what it was. I was trying to say Gathering Hall and Spider Ball at the same time because they rhyme.
Gathering Ball.
Yeah, we need our Gathering Ball to gather all our SDKs.
Oh, Samuel getting across. 12 health remaining.
Yeah, this room is scary. We do get there's a pot right outside the door we can blow up and hopefully get a cold drop.
Gotta be careful with that. Yeah, exactly. Triggers it by hitting it. That's...
No, get the pot! Okay.
Oh. Okay. Very good.
And we're safe. Getting looping around, probably gonna make the dark upper Torvis play here. Ooh, we're gonna do it from the scan portal. That's spicy.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I guess if you've had all the other checks, then that makes sense. Wait, has he been to Forgotten Bridge though?
Yeah. Yeah, he
Okay.
looped all the way around.
Okay.
Yeah, he did the full loop and then went to the temple. Now he's looping around
Yeah.
again.
Then this is a fine play.
Oh boy, Sam, this is this is bold play with 100
Okay.
health. I don't think this ever works. Like maybe if War with Jill Grounds was an E-tank, this could work, but I don't think it was.
I don't think so either.
Oh, he wants missiles for War with Jill Grounds. Maybe this is just a War with Jill Grounds check.
Yeah. If he wants hints here, I guess depending on where he's safe, you could try and do it in like 1 or 2 runs.
God, he doesn't have any boost. Even this room is painful.
Annihilator here makes this pretty free. That's a missile, unfortunately, for him.
Nice PB drops.
Yeah. 3 missiles, but have 2 PBs. Thank you, Echoes. Very cool.
What do we have in Dark Taurus
Border.
Arena?
I think you take that at this point. 3 Borgers. Might as well grab one more. That should work. Very nice. Oh, look at all the particles. Yes. Very nice.
Sam is taking it slow. Gonna kill all of these eye laser dudes.
Just miss. The eye sentinel things.
Yeah.
Not taking it safe, but with this health, he kind of has to, so that makes sense.
Oh, he killed every blade pod in the room and had 1 missile. Oh, that sucks.
Oh my god, that's unfortunately not the only one that's
yeah
getting trolled this game. So Echo's drop system.
Yeah. Missile off. Yep.
Echo's drop system will only apply if you have 0 of the ammo. Because he's lower on health right now, he's probably gonna get health every time. Ooh, get some missile. Never mind. I didn't say anything.
Another red key here for Captain. I got the hive key. No, did Captain miss the first hive key? Or was that? That was just like sand cash, right?
Captain has the first hive key.
Yeah.
Pretty sure he does. Oh, hello.
We like that. Oh boy, gotta get the roll shot. Oh no! Oh, all right. Even without the roll shot, we barely can make it here.
Emerald.
Of course. Better now than never, I suppose. But
yeah, but we just went through the entirety of Upper Torvus, man. Come on.
Yeah.
The backtracking is ridiculous. Unless he finds Spider right here and just goes into go mode. Please, video game? Nope. Yeah, let's get one more try. I guess how he could route this is go over here, not going for a save, which tells me maybe not going for the out of bounds. What I would do here is save, check this item, out of bounds to lower Dark Torvus, check that. Then lower Torvus is free because you have gravity boost. Grab all the hints, then go back to upper Torvus for even more hints.
Yeah, very reasonable.
Or you go straight back to light Torvus and just rush all the hints. Oh my god.
This sucks. Okay.
Thanks, video. Well, now you just go back and rush hints, right? Like, yeah.
Maybe, right? Like, there's so many hints left to scan, though. And we need one item. And
That's
sometimes
true.
it's not even hinted. Like, you could go scan every hint in the game and not get a Spider-Ball hint. Like, we've seen that happen before.
It is true, yeah.
I start to like Sank here with Screw Attack. And we haven't done any of these Cobalt hints. Like, maybe grab any Emerald ones that are, like, kind of on the way.
Yeah, honestly.
What do we need? So, but I mean, I guess, so we can double dip actually, A-Gun now is not bad. because we do need to go back for Sand Canyon. So that gives us an excuse, and Mine Shaft. So that gives us an excuse to go grab some free Amber Hints.
Yeah. What you could also do is, now that he has all the translator gates, I didn't pay attention to this initially, but if Torvus map station is behind that translator gate, you can get that and figure out where the rest of your Torvus elevators go. Well, actually elevators, I say, but it's only the one lower, really. And figure out if that goes to Sank. Maybe you grab all the hints here and then dip into Sank. Well, rest in peace to Samuel. Did he get all of the hints, though? He was going out of the room when he died, but...
Looks like he entered a DNF in race time as well, unfortunately.
Okay. Yeah, a valiant effort on his part, but Deceit, very not kind.
Yeah, tough seed when these are that late. Oh, okay. What?
FTA.
FTA. Okay.
Oh my God.
Go mode.
Go mode, exactly.
So, save warp? Save warp,
Yeah.
but you're right there. And
Yeah,
right
pretty
next to
much.
Aegon. That's your
Wow.
Aegon cleanup. Yeah.
Huh.
Nice. So after all this, we're actually not that far.
Yeah, we are now a quad fight away from beating the seat, essentially. And wherever else the other keys were, but I mean, we have a full tracker. It's got to be free, right? No echo locks or anything. Yeah, I think maybe what could have helped Samuel stay in this a little bit longer was grabbing the E-tank that was in bioenergy production. But other than that, yeah, very unfortunate. Dodged all the E's left and right. Like, unfortunate, right? And then not quite getting the suit from Amorbis because he died again right before.
Yeah. Alright, there is the spider, and there is the go mode. Only major captain is missing is Echo, which we don't care much about. I guess logically we need it, huh? It's gotta be somewhere, but I think Captain can manage the Echo-less quad fight.
Mm-hmm. Could literally be anywhere right now with all the items that we do have.
Yeah.
Wait, did Captain never grab grapple? Yeah, actually. Huh.
He certainly looked at it, and I thought he picked it up.
Yeah. Maybe not, though, because... I didn't see the grapple scan point when he went for phase.
Oh, he doesn't have it on his arm. Did he save Scummit somehow? Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah. At any rate, full enough track.
Mm-hmm. Why is Captain doing this?
There's gotta be a key around here somewhere, right? Or he
I think it's
wants
just
to
mind check.
pass
Oh, the
through
door's locked. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly. So, wants to pass through the room, but the pirates said no.
Yep. So we need to get Mine Shaft and Sand Canyon here, both real quick.
Oh yeah.
Oh my! Oh, he never did get Sand Cache.
Yeah. Or maybe he did, but did indeed Sace come out of it somehow.
Yeah. I can't imagine. Yeah.
But where? We'll have to ask him in the interview, like when he looked at Sand Cache here at the end, if he actually skipped it, or if that was...
What if he was like considering getting the third Hive key for a second? Because it was right there. Oh no, he's only got one.
He might be at 2. I'm pretty sure our first Hive key was somewhere very free.
Yeah.
So I even said like, baited when I thought it was going to be the last Amorphous key. You remarked it. Okay. We should be good then. But yeah, not really that matters because this is just free with Annihilator and Screw Tech.
Yeah, we gotta go to ATS anyway, so at that point, just go into quad that way.
And
Alright,
now the game of all the elevators are shuffled. So what is actually the fastest way to get through the seed?
Gosh.
Because in my head, I was like, oh yeah, so you go into the elevator here to Sank, and then you do the thing, and then it's like, but no, this is not an elevator to Sank.
Let's see. A save warp puts us close to Torvus again. Because we can go to Grand Softlock and get into Torvus Temple that way.
Yeah.
How do we get to Sank?
Also,
was Spider Side here? Spider Side was Aegon entrance, so that's where Captain's going. I like this. So do this, save warp, then grab Torvus.
You know what probably happened this seed? There's a very good chance is that the remaining two temple, Great Temple elevators went to each other, so it was literally just locked off, and that two of the Sank elevators also just went to each other. So I'm fairly certain we've only seen the Sank to Spider side.
Yeah,
elevator.
it could be. It could be that low Torvus goes to Great Temple,
yeah.
and the Great Temple goes to Sank entrance or something.
That's right. We've not seen the lower Torvus elevator. I guess that is the one that we're missing.
Yep, I like this route from Captain. It would be like slightly more ideal to have found the vault side elevator, but who knows where that is.
Yeah.
ATS into quad, and then just Gathering Hall left.
So yeah, not too bad overall, and I still cannot believe that we had a vanilla Dark Beam and that both players just went for it. They didn't know and they just went for it. Oh my goodness. That would probably have been my last location.
Yeah, same. Doing the check vanilla is really scary, and like I don't know if I would have wanted to do the wall crawl thing that Sam did there either at that point. Just because like I don't really like I have a dislike labs in general, and I really dislike it when I don't have Dark Beam.
Yeah,
because like it's kind of slow, and if you're leaving checks behind, then that feels real bad if you have to go back there later.
Yeah, you're right. Because you have what? You have 2 checks locked by Dark Beam, one of which being vanilla, and the other storage B, and then you also can't access well, unless you have Annihilator, I guess. But we didn't. You also can't access the portal. So it's just not a lot of checks. It's like 2, 3, no.
Well, and we didn't
4,
even have Annihilator at the time because it was in Dark Labs. Like the only reason we got it is because we had we found the Dark Beam. Now we could have gotten it from Jump Guardian side, but that's probably the play I would have made. But that wouldn't have helped me get into labs and find that Dark Beam. So yeah, I would have been in trouble probably.
You know why you would have probably been even more in trouble? Because at that point we found the super missile. So what you do is you go into Jump Guardian side, you go through Warrior's Walk to Dark Labs, you find Annihilator there, and then you just go do other things, right?
Yeah, go do Amorbus, go get my hints, and then never find Dark Beam.
Yep. Pretty much,
The last casual race I did, I didn't win as a result because skipping Dark Beam is real slow.
Yeah. I'm getting a little bit trolled by the rest bits here.
Yeah, both of them kind of juking to the side there. It's a little annoying.
Oh, gonna get hacked. Oh, never mind. It's too hard to see on the restream. Going for a slope jump to get up here. Gonna trim some standable here. Hopefully not get downed by the rest bits. Juking to the side. Shields up. Rest bits are fun. Good enemy.
So annoying. Alright, there we go. Leave us alone, please.
Yeah. The only two good ways, well, three good ways to deal with res bits are what Captain tried at the start, which is screw attacking through them. Though this one was just really annoying. Didn't die to it for some reason. Then Dark Beam Missile, if you have it, will insta-kill it, or Cannonball. Does like, what, 500,000 damage per second to it or something?
Yeah, it's and they're like extra vulnerable to it for whatever reason.
Oh, true. So it's like a couple million, maybe. 1 million damage.
Right. These are the two checks for the STK. Yeah, pretty comfy quad fight. Infinite ammo annihilator is one of my preferred ways to deal with the quad legs.
Yeah. Has light suit as well, so it doesn't have to worry about this ink storm over here. Ooh, nice little. Over here.
That's cute.
Okay.
Yeah, that saves a little bit of time.
Huh. See, you learn something new every day.
Uh-huh. We go for Light Beam strengths. Light Beam also pretty dang effective against squad.
Oh. Infinite ammo as well, so this fight is completely free.
I just like when I have an infinite ammo annihilator, just like shooting it the entire time, and then as soon as one of the legs is active, you see all of your shots in the air turn and go towards the leg. Pretty great.
Yeah. So Captain's got to shoot off the knees first, bust some kneecaps.
Yeah.
The usual strat that we use for this is to stay around the legs of Quad to make him do this exact attack here, where it just slams the ground. Some of Quad's other attacks are kind of annoying, where he locks onto you. You have to kind of boost out of the way, otherwise you won't be able to shoot for a while. Or this one
shot away and
it centrifuge.
Invulnerable. I hate that.
So the speedrun strat we try and abuse here is to stay around the leg, so we'll go for the stomp attack every single time. So it's easy to deal with compared to the other attacks. And even if you don't dodge it, it's just a bit of damage. It's nothing too bad.
Yeah, quad does drop a lot of health. If you're not taking the Dark World damage. Pretty easy to stay pretty topped off.
Yeah. Showing off the way you're supposed to dodge that attack. Nicely done. And yes, you can stun quad while he's doing this huge attack. A lot of people think about that.
Come on, okay.
Hey, there we go. Throwing a little bit of a fit here and there.
Yeah, it's really annoying how he chooses to make like his legs vulnerable and invulnerable, and sometimes really inopportune times.
Interesting. Captain opting to bump into the skeleton of Quad there to break the antenna up top. It's an unusual strat I haven't seen before. Usually what you see people do is the strat he's going to do right now, which is jump on top of the leg and then screw attack through it. Usually that'll make it go down in one hit.
Yep, one of the best ways when you're trying to damage stuff with screw attack is to actually just barely miss it to the side, because your damage frames with screw attack do actually extend a decent chunk to the side, and it stops you from bonking into anything that you're able to bonk into.
Captain also showing off here that you can do this fight without Echo Visor, because right over here you're supposed to use Echo Visor and lock on some scan points to shoot these little rods coming out of Quad's head, but well, you can just kind of no-scope and hit them. And there you go.
Yeah, and like with Light Beam in particular, like you actually get kind of aim assist a lot of times in Echoes, and so you don't even have to be super accurate with Light Beam. It'll kind of help you out.
Yeah.
Nice pattern there for this to be a really quick cycle.
Nice. And the awkward drop animation where sometimes you just hover in the middle of the air for no reason. That's not gonna work. Pretty fast altogether though, these last few phases here.
Yeah, it was a really good phase 3.
Nice. Sky Temple Key 5.
Could check the vault elevator, see if it goes to Lower Torvis, but I'd be inclined to just save warp here. Be maybe a little bit faster if you're comfortable with the BSJ and Sank Temple axis to go backwards, but it is a bit difficult. Haven't quite as much luck with the boosts. Yeah, you can do the gate skip in reverse.
Oh, you mean the Hive Temple axis here?
Sorry, yeah. Hive Temple axis, and then just do the Hive save station. Because that puts you right by the elevator to Torvis Temple.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a nice snipe of the portal there. I didn't think he activated it.
Huh. So if you save warp, you are next to the Torvis. Yeah, you're like literally right next to the area that takes you to Lower Torvis. So it seems to be what he's going for. Yep. Good heads up play. Oh, didn't check that. I would have because double damage is still in the pool.
Yeah, but we don't have final bosses, so
right.
Anything left to fight.
Never mind. I know this preset, yes.
Easy to forget that. I might push for including final bosses even in these settings. I think you just ought to have final bosses at the end of the seeds.
Yeah.
I know back like a couple years ago, I think the community was a bit more split on that, but I don't think it's as favored now as it used to be. So there might be a little less pushback.
I think final bosses as a whole have become they were just annoying, but I think a lot of the community has done them so often now that it's not too hard to deal with. All the Emperor Ing phases have their own little cycles that as long as you practice them, it becomes a pretty free fight.
Sand Kaneon did also make us pretty much hard require screw attack, so. Like this training from Captain, and then I guess just stay warp again from Lower Torvis.
Yeah,
it's actually it's a pretty nice start location we got this seed. Really centrally located, close to Hints, close to Torvis, close to Aegon.
Yeah. I think most Temple Grounds / Great Temple checks are just excellent starting locations for these.
Mm-hmm. Pull up Bellator's stream. Bellator's the third racer we've got today. Bellator is doing Sank Temple, no grapple, no screw attack.
Oh dear.
Trying to get to Olir. So
hasn't done
looks like Captain's probably a decent ways ahead here.
Yeah.
With screw attack in hand.
Didn't check Dark Torvis, which is where our screw attack was at.
Yep.
No grapple either. Did both of our runners really not get that? It was maybe Captain already had
Echo
screw attack at that point? Wow. Oh, that's actually bad for Bellator because that's going to open up more checks that we know is absolutely nothing.
Yeah, he at least will know that's locked by. Well, it depends on if he saw the grapple and didn't pick it up, then he might think that that's some logic, because it would be.
Yeah. This grapple was pretty free, wasn't it? It was just in like Aegon. Yeah. exactly. Aegon transport. All right, now for the victory run.
All right. Yeah, we are very close to done here. No final bosses, so really just a couple minutes. The captain will be entering that dot done. And yeah, he looks pretty well positioned to take first place here.
Indeed. Yeah, Captain really got a stellar run with this one. Not really any like big mistakes that I can point out here.
Yeah, no, good routing.
Routing.
Aside from the actually really good play of checking strategy.
Yeah,
That was probably the one, like, quote unquote blunder, but
yeah,
in fact ended up being a huge play.
That clip though, you'd be like, yep, that's a soft lock, yep, and then we both just die as we see this dark beam sitting there. Wonderful.
I like that we save warp 3 times and just went a different door out of GFMC each time.
Yeah, that's true.
Even my instincts are messed up because I was like, Captain should really try to farm some PBs here, but no, we don't need those.
Not quite. As long as this light block is still moved, should be. Yeah, we're good. I guess moving these light blocks here has a lot more value in random elevators than it does in vanilla settings.
I just hate that the first block blocks you while it's moving. It's like so slow to move that first one. Yeah. But it is a little bit nice to have it down after that because you can just boost through the room after that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a really solid time here as well for random elevators. It's going to be like a 133.
Bellator, you mad lad. Bellator solved the main gyro puzzle, and his method to reload the room was to do the roll jump across watch station access, followed by the boost jump across.
Nice.
That's amazing.
Absolute show off. I love it. Alright, and as soon as Captain enters this light beam over here, get your GGs into the chats.
GG's, Captain. Nicely played.
It's an official race time room of 132.06.
We'll see if Captain's able to join us in here for an interview. Yeah, interesting start. Very kind of back and forth, having to bounce into Taurus briefly after doing some double ground stuff to get those bombs.
Yeah.
And really, those bombs are kind of what done Samuel in there. Making the Aegon play without the bombs, made him miss boost. And then also inadvertently the suits as well. And we're joined by Captain. Welcome in, GG's.
GG's.
GG's, Captain. So, hey, welcome back to Echoes. We would like to offer you a vanilla dark beam.
So, it's funny because I went in there completely forgetting that that actually was a point of no return. Because I didn't have screw attack, which I typically do by that point because screw attack is usually super early.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a complete stroke of luck.
I love that. On the roost, you just see it. You look at the gate, and then you're like, shoot. And then you look at the door, you open it, and it's just dark sitting there. And we were dying because we were both as well like, oh, yeah, that's a soft lock. And then, oh,
yeah,
man.
I had saved semi recently, so it wasn't the worst thing in the universe. But
Yeah.
so, and then after that, because afterwards, after picking up super missiles and then dark beam, routing labs and dark labs ended up routing really well because
Oh,
I
yeah.
could check pretty much everything and route into Warrior's Walk, which had the last Aegon key right after unlimited beam ammo, no less. So
Oh,
with
yeah.
that in tow, I decided, all right, you know what? I'm just gonna do a Morbus. There's a 1 in 3 chance it's a suit. And because by that point I had a Morbus, Feeding Pit, Dark Oasis was dead, and in Cash 4. So I took the gamble.
Yeah.
And yeah, in Cash 2. So I took a guess with a Morbus, and turns out it was required for Spider Ball.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a
Hey,
good
welcome
play.
back to Echoes. We would like to offer you a vanilla suit.
A vanilla suit, a vanilla dark beam, and required a Morbus and quad.
Yeah. And still with random elevators, a finish time of 1:32. You did an absolutely stellar seed here, Captain.
You know, I think the elevators actually worked out in our favor here because, for one thing, Great Temple was completely isolated because the other two Great Temple elevators, besides Amber in Industrial Site, was Sank Entrance and Lower Torvis.
Oh.
So it was very unlikely I was going to get to. It was very unlikely I was going to get to Great Temple this seed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just got
So
deleted essentially.
it would have been a fast clear with power bombs and all that jazz. But if I may ask, what happened to Samuel?
So the first big divergence that kind of set Samuel back was he did not make the play into underground tunnel and get those morph ball bombs before Aegon. He did the little skip in portal terminal to kind of get past that gate from behind, and so he got into Aegon and started doing checks without bombs.
So I didn't know that skip. So that's why I didn't do that. I felt like the early game I routed a little bit strangely, because I felt late to bombs because I had to go back and forth a couple of times due to power bomb management issues.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that, and then I think you didn't have enough missiles at one point. You ended up dipping in and out of places a little bit, having to take some extra elevators. But
yeah, because
not too bad.
It's funny. I went into the Great Sacred Path elevator, completely forgetting that it was random elevators, thinking it was TT Emerald, and I could just go get the item and come back since Dark Visor let me use Sacred Bridge safely.
Yeah, we were a little surprised that you didn't go straight for the map station, kind of spawning in the room with it. But yeah, that kind of makes sense. That once you saw it, that didn't go where you thought to get the map.
Yeah, and then I was thinking about going to check underground tunnel, but then I realized I didn't have enough missiles. I had to go back for Cobalt Translator a second time, and Cobalt was actually in a really nice spot because it was just chilling there in Temple Assembly Site, and it was pretty much the critical. Actually, I'll tell you something. Emerald Translator was a pretty big deal today.
Yeah, that was a really strong hint.
Because that told me right away that Spider Ball was right next to my starting spot.
Yep. And from there on, it was just go mode.
Yeah, I didn't even see in my credits where Echo Visor was.
Bellator found it. It is on O'Lear.
I guess you were going to hear the words eventually.
Yep.
Indeed.
So that was logically required for that quad fight, but yeah.
Okay, so they were kind of, it was kind of right around the corner. Mm-hmm. All right, so yeah, this seed, it could have been a lot worse, but I don't honestly think it was too bad. I think the elevators kind of worked in your favor this time around, and it helped that the warp to start point was near two very easily usable elevators.
Yeah, it was a really great warp to start point, like close to hints once you open up the shortcut, close to Aegon, close to Taurus. Like, what more do you want?
What more would I want? Maybe an extra energy tank or two before having to go to Battleground.
I know, right?
Yeah.
First one in bioenergy production, I think, was the first E-tank. That's
the first one. Yeah, that was the first one I got. I also had a very scary moment in Grove because I didn't want to trigger the commando fight, and if the commandos opened with a grenade, that would have set my energy down to like less than 15 immediately.
Yep.
And I would have been running around like a headless chicken trying to not get blown up. Because I think at that point I hadn't saved yet. So that was incredibly scary.
Yeah, you did a great job using the morph ball to dodge all the stuff they were throwing at you, though.
Yeah, I had a good day, a semi good day with my wall boosts. Got
Oh
a
yeah,
couple of nice ones, and a Dark Sentinel's Path. I had an interesting one that I kind of just discovered on the fly.
yeah. We didn't know that either.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. My bosses in general could have been a little bit better. I missed the worm skip because I morphed before I fired the light shot for
Ah.
phase 2.
Yep, been there.
So that was a bit of an oopsie. My phase 1 quad could have been a little better, but only phase 1. I think the other 2 phases were relatively solid with no echo visor.
Yeah, your phase 3 was really smooth. Like good patterns and good execution. It was real fast.
Yeah. And so the other thing that eventually did Samuel in was that he either didn't look at the bioenergy E-tank or just straight up skipped it. And from there on, just kind of never really found anything because he ended up dying near Doomed Entry. So he never found the suit on the Morbus either and was just running around no suit, no E, like the entire seed.
Oh, and I see that Bellator's just issued a DNF as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Bellator missed a number of items. I pulled up his stream after the forfeit just to kind of follow along, and he was doing all sorts of E-dashes in upper sank without grapple or screw attack, and then the last thing he was working on was trying to get out of bounds in Corvus Gate using that kind of boost jump or to get into Path of Eyes. I hate that trick.
Oh yeah, that one. But yeah, this is a weird seed. I wouldn't classify it as a particularly bad seed. I mean, 2 bosses required is not the greatest in the universe, but what also tipped me toward a Morbus is that the first 2 Aegon keys were very early.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Amorphous was a good call. I think that was a heads up play doing that. Yeah, it was interesting. We've seen some of these odd weekly settings that are like incredibly chat. Just like if you get early hints access and like because you don't need all the final boss requirements, if it puts all the keys early, you're just like done in 40 minutes. But this ended up being kind of an interesting seed. There was progression in every region, not too much in Sank, but decent spread of progression, decent, interesting elevator layout. Like not too troll, not too nice.
Yeah, Bellator is asking me where Screw Attack was in the Discord, and it was Cache. Yeah, Cache.
Correct.
So, yeah, again, not in the worst spot it could have been. I was still pretty surprised when I saw Emerald and Poison Bog. Like I wasn't ready for that. I was actually half expecting it to be Spider Ball.
Yeah, and then Amber literally 2 checks later was also pretty funny.
That was pretty funny. That was the other reason I went to a Morbus is because I was very translator starved at that point because I think by then I only had Cobalt translator.
I had Violet as well, I think.
Did I have Violet? Because I remember getting Violet.
Actually,
I got in. Violet was late.
Yeah, maybe you did get that later. It was Samuel who grabbed it really early.
Yeah.
He went through the gate in reverse and only did the Hive Chamber B check with the power bombs. So he had it pretty early on.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember where Violet Translator was. I want to say it was in
Hive Chamber B.
Hive Chamber B, right.
So it was accessible pretty much right from the start. But...
Yeah, because main power bombs would have let you get that right away. I mean, that's been a common practice lately, is that if you have an explosive early, that Hive Chamber B and Comm Area tend to be very, very likely to have progression in the latest couple of versions, because we ran on 5.4, which didn't really change anything as far as I think the logic goes as far as between tournament and now. So
yeah, not too much.
I think the only thing it did was spread out the super pickups a little more so they wouldn't be so super early. Like Sunburst wouldn't be like within the first 3 checks.
Oh yeah,
because that was happening a lot in the tournament. Although I did see Sunburst and Sonic Boom.
Yeah.
Right. Sunburst was suspiciously early given the early light beam as well, but
yeah, I think what it fixed might have been early hints hinting at things like Dark Burst, Sunburst.
Right.
Yeah. Anything else that you want to comment on this seed, Captain?
Not particularly. No, I'm really happy with how the mid and end game went. Bit of a wonky beginning, but I'm very glad the gambles I chose paid off, because they're probably not going to pay off like that again for a while.
Well, yeah, I gotta say I'm really impressed with the way you played the seed.
Yeah, GG's again to Samuel and Bellator.
Yeah, very, very valiant effort from both of our runners.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I guess with that, yeah, thanks, Captain, for getting our weeklies rolling again. I'm excited to join in some in the future.
Yeah, we'll be back next week with an even weekly, which should be a little tamer as far as the elevators are concerned, at least.
Thanks as well to Op and Schwartz for tracking for us, and thanks Lucarius for co-comment. It was
And
a
thank
pleasure.
you as well, Baha. It's always nice to come with you.
Yeah, likewise. Yeah, I think with that, we will wrap up here. So yeah, as Captain said, stay tuned. This time next week, we will be coming at you with another weekly. So we will see you next mission.
Good night, folks.
See you next mission.